What up, Dokkanners? Did you know that your wallets are in danger? In this video, we're going to be looking ahead to the rest of the banners that are coming up during the 2022 year, the 7th year of Dokkan for Global, because it's going to be a pretty crazy finish for this year. So this is being done primarily just to get a glimpse of what's coming up so you guys can kind of, level out your expectations. Try to possibly conceive of a way that you can plan out your stone savings and consumption. There's a lot coming up, and we need to discuss it. So this is going to also help you guys, for those of you who are feeling tempted to summon on the 7-year anniversary banners now that all the discounts are gone, now that the part 2 banners are out, maybe you still want to summon. So this is also going to help you guys realize that there's a lot more coming up and you probably shouldn't do that. So we're just going to jump in. What I basically did is I took the way things played out for Global on the 6-year anniversary. From that point onwards, we're going to basically transpose all of the new year stuff, the 7-year stuff, onto the 6-year timeline. So the dates are going to be exactly like the 6-year. Things are obviously subject to change when it comes to Global Dokkan. They're always changing things up. So whatever I show you here may not necessarily be exactly what's going to happen. And there's obviously the one big glaring elephant in the room, which is the Dragon Ball superhero movie. Is that celebration going to be happening as its own Dokkan festival? How big, how small is it going to be? Is it going to be JP first, then Global? Is it going to be simultaneous? Is that going to be happening at the same time as the worldwide download? Is it going to be happening after? There's so many questions. There's no possible way that I could answer that, but we're going to do our best. We're just going to simply go through and just get a rough idea. So that being said, let's jump in. Obviously, the first celebration coming up after the 7-year is going to be Raditz. That's going to be dropping in early August. Basically about a week and a half, like week and a half, 2 weeks from now, something like that. We should be getting the Raditz Dokkan Festival. These dates literally are from last year, so that's why it looks like that. Don't take this as actual dates. So that will be the next Dokkan Festival. Oh man, I can just hear the Raditz defenders in the comments right now. The meme is alive and well, and we love it. We love the Raditz defenders in this channel. We do. I'm a big Raditz defender. I was a big fan of the STR Raditz's EZA. I even said that is the best of the 3. I've always been a Raditz guy. Double Sunday. All right, now we're looking at worldwide download celebration. This is going to be happening in late August into early October. What that is going to be as of yet, we have no idea. Could it be Battle of Gods? Could it be Baby Saga? Could it be Dragon Ball Saga? Could it be Goku versus Majunior? There is no way of knowing. Did I say Majunior? Piccolo Jr. There's no way of knowing right now. So it's anybody's guess. These are my top 3 in terms of what I want / what I think. But, feel free to let me know in the comments down below what your pick is. So that is going to be all the way until October 5th. This is going to be the celebration that everyone should be saving for next. So all the more reason to skip the Raditz celebration. Save for this, whatever stones you possibly have, whatever stones you've been getting for part 3, whatever you're going to be getting from the EX part, save that for the worldwide download, because the part 1 banner for this is going to be just as hype, if not more hype, than the 7-year. And not only that, these units will not be back for a very long time. So once they're gone, they gone. It's going to be a while till they come back. Moving on now, after that, we've got the autumn celebration. And I hate to admit it, but out of all of the various celebrations, this might be one of the ones that people might generally consider skipping. So this is going to be dropping early October into mid-October. And then, of course, part 2 with the Golden Frieza will be dropping later October into early November. This is also going to coincide with Halloween. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the Halloween celebrations on Dokkan, basically, this is the part 2 to the previous celebration. So the LR will be front and center. And then they will also give us the new Dokkan exclusive Halloween unit, which is always a fun time. I like the Halloween free-to-plays that they make. And then they'll also be giving us this Dokkan Festival grab bag. This is a humongous trap. Don't summon on this. New players primarily are kind of, roped in and tempted. I do remember my first year of playing Dokkan, I summoned on this, and that was a big mistake. But at the time, I didn't know. So I'm telling you guys, don't summon on this one. If anything, this is the biggest waste of all. Probably some LR EZA banner will be here as well. So that wraps up the Halloween stuff for part 2. Golden Frieza makes his debut here. So for all of you who have been eagerly waiting for the Golden Frieza, this will be where the unit shows up. As far as when he can actually be purchasable with coins, I believe we'll have to wait until the new year, which we'll get to in a bit. Moving on, until after that, that was the best unit that people would be looking forward to. And then, of course, the Vegeta Trunks showed up. So naturally, everybody now wants this. This is one of the best units in the game. The thank you celebration will be dropping late October all the way until early December when the LR Vegeta Trunks actually shows up. And shout out to my boy Jay Fanta, the free-to-play king, has been on a tear as of late thanks to this category lead and this unit overall. Man, it's insane seeing the stuff he's doing with free-to-play teams now. So this is absolutely a unit that people are going to want to have. but I would urge that you not summon on this banner. Instead, wait a little while longer, which I will explain in a bit. The part 2 for this celebration will not be Zamasu. Zamasu will not be dropping until the new year, simply based on how it played out last year. If we look at the thank you celebration last year, it was supposed to be Gogeta and then Janemba. Even the promo art shows that. So you see Gogeta in part 1, but then when we go to part 2, there is no Janemba. And this was a big point of contention on Global last year. Where the heck was Janemba? Janemba didn't show up until the new year. So this is what we got instead. Some garbage legendary banner, just a trap banner. Don't summon for that. So that is basically what's going to be dropping as part 2, sort of a filler. And then we move into probably my most hyped celebration of all. Even more so than Superhero, even more so than anything else. By the way, there will be absolutely no spoilers in this video for Superhero. So for those of you who have not seen the movie, there will be no images, there will be no discussions of anything spoiler related from the film. So you are totally safe, but I would urge you to proceed with caution in the comments. Maybe you don't want to put any comments down there because you might see some stuff. So, you know, if you just want to like and subscribe, that's enough, but just wanted to let you know. So yeah, Dragon Ball Heroes will be dropping in late November into early December. This is a big celebration that I am most excited for because the Super Saiyan 4s, you all know I am a big Super Saiyan 4 fan. The Limit Breakers are slated to possibly be the next, you know, units that are going to be featured on a banner. Whether or not it's a Dokkan Fest or dual Dokkan Fest, we'll have to wait and see. You know, you can always wish for the best, right? This is just a Photoshop that I made. I actually posted this on Twitter earlier. People are kind of going crazy over it, even though I very obviously took the bottom portion from this. It's kind of funny how it's being received on Twitter. But anyway, yeah, this is going to be dropping late November. This one is going to be a nice celebration because they'll be bringing out more EZAs for older Heroes units. These banners are always guaranteed featured SSRs. It's a very good time for summoning. And I can't in good conscience say skip. I really can't. These units, some of the units that you get from this are really good that are used year round. Moving on, we've got the Winter Pre-Christmas Celebration. Now, this one, we have no way of knowing what this is going to be because at the moment, it hasn't even been revealed on the JP side of the game. The first JP Dokkan Festival celebration post-worldwide download will be the Winter Pre-Christmas Celebration for us. Again, how it played out last year. That's what it's going to be like. So, looking after the thank you, Dragon Ball Heroes, the Winter Growth Campaign, this was our pre-Christmas. So for Global, it was Kale and Caulifla, which dropped in December. But then if we look at JP on year 6, the first celebration after worldwide download, which was this one, Super Training, that was in October 4th. It was Kale and Caulifla. So less than 2 months or around 2 months afterwards, we got this celebration. So it's just a crazy turnaround. So whatever this ends up being for year 7, that will probably be what we get. Could this perhaps be Superhero Celebration? I kind of feel like this would probably be the best place to do it. I think this might be the best place to throw in the Superhero Celebration for like a 2-week span. I don't know if they want to make it a bigger spectacle than that. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know. But this is probably where I think they would put it. Early December. Then moving on, whether you want to call this a part 1, it doesn't matter. The Christmas celebration itself starts mid-December, going into late December, right before the Christmas day itself. That's where you get the Rising Dragon, Divine Dragon Carnival banner. It's going to be interesting to see how it looks this year, though, because now that we've had the new change in the legendary banner format, it's actually going to make the double rates a whole lot more appealing because you've got 3 LRs featured, you've got 10 total featured SSRs. Now with double rates, that's going to be looking a whole lot better. So let's see what they end up doing with that. It's probably going to make some people actually want to summon. In terms of the mathematics, the statistical boost in rates, that's not my territory. Ask the nerds. I'm an idiot. Don't ask me. I don't know. We've got the part 2. This is okay. So this is the banner that for those of you who are eager to summon and pull that trigger on this celebration, if you are able to wait until Christmas time, the holiday season, you would be able to summon on a banner that has the LR Vegeta Trunks and the 7-year LRs. Literally the top 3 units in the entire game will be featured on one banner. This is going to be where you would want to be summoning for these units. So if you can do it, that would be great. You could just use the friend units in the meantime, but this is going to be where you want to go. Looking at the banner last year, this is what you're in for. So part 2, this is last year's Christmas banner. Okay, you had Gogeta and the year 6 LRs, and on top of that, look at this. Global players once again taking the dub. We've got the global tickets that you can pay for with the Pilaf's Trove and free tickets. So you will be able to do free summons on the Christmas banner, which means you have once again another opportunity to summon without spending stones, and you might be able to come away with some of the new units, or maybe the 7-year LRs. If you happen to get the new unit and one of the 7-year LRs, you can buy the other one with the coins that you probably have earned summoning like crazy during the current 7-year anniversary. So there's a lot to be gained from the Christmas banner. That is why you should probably be looking forward to that more than the actual thank you celebration. And then going into the new year, we've got the Pan Dokkan Festival. So this is obviously in place of the Super Vegeta from last year. As you guys may recall, Super Vegeta was the #1 Dokkan Festival from the new year. And this was the last Dokkan Festival celebration before worldwide download. So currently where we are right now on JP, that is what's going to be dropping during the new year. So last year was Super Vegeta. This year it is Pan. So Pan will be making her debut on Global in the new year. And then part 2 will be Zamasu. So Zamasu, like you guys were probably expecting, is not going to be dropping during this time in early November. It's going to be dropping during the new year as the part 2 to the Pan Dokkan Festival. So at that point, I believe the Frieza will be available in the coin shop, or maybe not actually. Frieza might take a little bit longer to show up, so this might actually not be the case. Maybe it will because of the Divine Dragon Carnival. Anyway, this is going to be where Zamasu shows up, and that's pretty much it. That is how the rest of 2022 looks. Once again, where the heck is Superhero going to be shoved in during the celebration, during the whole year? My guess, if I had to predict based on this, I would imagine it's probably going to be filled in right here as the pre-Christmas celebration. Maybe they kind of shoehorn this in, and then this kind of becomes like the overarching celebration of the holiday season, and then they kind of theme it around that, and then the part 2 banner ends up being this. Maybe they shift around the Divine Dragon. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, but this is pretty much a rough estimate of what 2022 looks like. Out of all of these Dokkan Festival campaigns, I think we can all agree that the least hype looking banner is going to be the Raditz one. I'm sorry, Raditz defenders. I hate to admit it, but I think we can all sleep on Raditz, okay? That's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about the outlook for 2022? Are your stones in danger? Which banner are you most looking forward to out of all of these banners? Which one are you least looking forward to? Actually, you know what? Give me your top 3 in terms of like most anticipated, because I think a lot of you guys are probably looking forward to multiple. So rank your top 3 and then give me the one that you are least looking forward to. I'm expecting to see a lot of Raditzes in there. But let's see what you guys have to say. Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned, and always remember to save those stones responsibly.